What's been your favorite moment so far from this fall camp?
Last night was pretty fun. We had finished up our walkthrough around like 8:30, and everybody was, we were all excited. It's been 5 days of grinding it out, and we get into like the locker room and we have this big WWE brawl.
Yeah! Here we go!
What the heck is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Pin and Pull podcast. I am Pin.
I am Pull this season. I'm Pull, I guess, even though I feel like I've always been Pin. But we're changing roles. Season 2, we change it up.
We are changing it up. Season 2, like you said, it's amazing, man. We got through season 1. Felt pretty good. We put out a lot of good content. Kind of had some fun with it. I think we learned a lot from season 1.
Yes.
What works, what doesn't work. And now we're on to season 2, man. So this is really exciting. This is the second of many seasons to come with me and UG. I'm excited to just keep talking ball, getting closer with the Hog fans, and, just having a great season with you.
And just like you're in fall camp right now, we're in fall camp for the podcast, which means that, I just, as the coach or as the resident GM of this podcast, we're in the drilling session right now. Like, we're just drill and kill and repeat and working on our technique. So, Junior, since we're in fall camp, from the top again, I'm going to do it this time. Welcome back to the Pin and Pull podcast, everybody. Season 2. We're bringing the energy this year. We're bringing the energy.
Hello.
How do you like that one? Should we do it again?
I like that.
Okay.
We could run it back. We can run it back.
Ready? All right. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to season 2 of the Pin and Pull podcast. I am Pin, and we got
Pull on the other side, and we are juiced up for another season of college football reporting. The Arkansas insights that you guys crave, we're giving it to you. We're back, and it's fall camp, and it is important to, get these reps in now, Junior, because once the season starts going, it's the SEC schedule, all right? People think it's just the football side of it. We have an SEC schedule in the podcast room, too, and that's honestly the toughest schedule that any podcaster can face. Look at Paul Feinbaum. Paul Feinbaum used to be handsome. He used to be handsome, and that SEC schedule fucking turned him into a weird-looking dude.
Yeah, no, that guy bald as shit now. Nothing wrong with bald guys. Nope. But you could definitely tell he's seen some better days.
100%.
Did you 100%. See, though, I am on the trailer of the Paul Feinberg show. Did Dad send that to you?
I did see that. It's a huge honor. Huge honor.
No, it is, man. I'm right behind Diego, kind of like in season 3 of the Netflix show, Any Given Sunday, or any given Sunday, Any Given Saturday. Soon to be Any Given Sunday, but I feel like me and Diego are boys, man. After that episode, we could get down that road though. Later on,
I would say.
Show.
For the people to understand what they're getting into today, we are going to be talking about the start of fall camp, getting the insider scoop from Junior, who's been out there kind of soaking in his last fall camp. And we're going to talk about that. And we're going to talk about Any Given Saturday that just came out on Netflix a day ago. And that'll be it for today. We are going to, throughout this season, be bringing you guys those insights, reporting on college football news, any big NFL news, and this is going to be your favorite Razorback podcast, even though I will say there's a lot of podcasts, bro. There are. There's Tuss Talk with Ty. There's the Hog Beat Sports guys. There's
Trey Biddy,
the Woo Pig podcast. Everybody has a pod, it seems like, in the state of Arkansas, talking about the Razorbacks. And I want every one of those listeners to know, I listen to you. I watch your videos. I like them. I subscribe. It's the best fan base in the SEC. I said it.
No doubt. We have a lot of tough competition, man. We got a lot of diehard fans that we're competing against week in and week out. And like you said, dude, there's a lot of great pods. I was just on the 4th and 5 podcast. Another great pod, man. They really break down the game great. Had a great time on it. Trey Biddy, he's always a fun one. Dad likes him a lot. What is the thing that he does after the games? It's called
the walk and talk.
The walk and talk.
And he got it sponsored this year, which shout out to him. He got that full segment sponsored by somebody. He just announced it in his last show, which, that's huge, bro. That's huge because I really do think when I look at like other schools or I go try to Google like podcasts for other schools, like Arkansas, you must pride yourself on this. There is coverage, but there's not coverage like how we do for the Hogs. It's a whole nother level, bro. It's a Tuesday in the middle of August, and these guys are debating shit. On repeat, like it's ESPN's First Take.
Yeah, no, they always have topics to talk about, and I don't know how they do it, man. There's nothing going on in Fayetteville right now, but they find a way to make it seem like we are going into the college football playoffs tomorrow, which I love. It's great, man. It's awesome to be a part of it.
So, Junior, we're going to start off with the Netflix series, and we're going to save the fall camp updates for the very end of the show. So, very cool. Very, very, very cool honor that we've known has been coming up for a while. You made an appearance on the trailer for 0.6 seconds doing your scream. And so we were like, okay, that's going to be in there. And then you obviously made the cover photo. How does it feel to go on Netflix and see your face on the thumbnail?
Insane, bro. Like I feel like I still haven't truly processed it. Cause it was cool because I went on it like 3 days ago and I was like, I need to see like what does a trailer kind of look like? What does a thumbnail look like? And they had me on that like original trailer or thumbnail photo. And then got on it yesterday and Abby was like, dude, you're on the damn thumbnail. Like it's just your face. And I'm like, no freaking way. Like send me a picture. I'm like, holy shit, that's me. And so really cool honor, man. The people that shot the documentary, awesome people. I think maybe that's part of it. I might have sucked up a little bit to them and they digged my style. But no, Dom was one of the guys, really cool dude. We had some great conversations and it was a lot of fun. And really big honor to be on the thumbnail.
I mean, it's huge. And I do think that, you've always done your part. If anybody knows Junior, they know that, he goes to where the camera is. He makes friendly with the people just because, I feel like I've gotten you a little bit accustomed to, all right, hey, this is your life, Junior. This is your life. You got to make the people who hold the camera like you. So then that way you get all the TV time.
No, 1,000%. There's a method to the madness. But I mean, I think at the same time, part of it is my personality. I like to, have the cameras on me, and I love to just talk, man. At the end of the day, I mean, as we're doing this podcast right now, I love to just talk and chat it up, and I think that's what the Netflix guys like the most, and that's why they showed so much love. So truly blessed.
I want to just go back in time to last year, right before you're about to play Tennessee. Because at that point in time in the season, I mean, it really was a do or die game. The way that a couple of the games had shaken out to that point, the loss to Oklahoma State. I believe Texas A&M was before that as well.
I think so.
So, I mean, like we were coming off of like hey, you guys need to win this game in order to stay relevant in the SEC and to really fight for a bowl game. And all of a sudden, Junior, just walk me through it. You wake up, it's SEC week, and then you're like, okay, yeah, Netflix is going to follow along with you today. Like walk us through how it all started.
Yeah, so they reached out to me and they're like, hey, we're coming down for the Tennessee game. I had the dude's number and they're like, so we're gonna be filming around all week. I think they mic'd me up for one of the practices, as you could kind of hear a little bit in the clips of episode 3. And, just kind of, we knew that they were there. We knew it was a big game. We needed to win, and I just felt like everything just kind of lined up. I've talked about this before. Like everything was just lining up. Like practices were good, vibes were just flowing, and Netflix was there. And I got my Red Lobster, and, the rest is history from there.
Yeah, that's a great scene there. The part that I really like the most is you eating French fries on a Netflix series. Had there been a betting line out there somewhere where it's like, okay, Junior's going to be on Netflix one day, and the thing that he's going to be doing on Netflix is like A, playing football, B, eating French fries with a cup's amount of ketchup. And then C, helping an old lady across the street, like eating ketchup and French fries would have been minus 5,000. I was like, oh, of course he's going to be doing that. And it happened.
Yeah, no, that was it was jokes, man. I can't believe they actually put that into the actual show. Cause I don't know if you've watched other episodes, like everybody else is like serious. They're going out to like nice dinners with their families. Diego Pavio's like locked in. He's doing like drill work, and then like my glory is me ordering fucking Uber Eats from Red Lobster, sitting down, phone propped up, like you said, eating French fries and a steak with the cheddar biscuits. Man, shout out Red Lobster. If I don't get sponsored from that, then like I don't know what I'm doing.
I mean, it's one thing to order the Cheddar Bay biscuits. It's another thing to go full product placement, like we're in an Adam Sandler movie. Like it was Happy Gilmore, bro. Like it was literally like, boom, right in the middle of the frame. Cheddar Bay biscuits, delicious. So it is kind of very funny the way that they cut that up. But I do think this, just coming from the producer world, I've never produced a documentary or a docuseries, but I feel like I have enough knowledge to know that the docuseries really holds true to the title. The title is in every episode, any given Saturday, and it wants to feed that, right? It's not necessarily a, hey, this is what life is like inside of the SEC with Fernando Carmona Jr. It's like, no, this is how you live every single week. And you guys were blessed with the opportunity to take down a top 5 opponent. And that's what the docuseries was. In every episode, just a chance to make an upset or to prove a point and just like cement where you're at in the SEC. The thing that I want to know is like, how much did they film of you that wasn't shown?
Dude, it feels like a shit ton of stuff. I would probably say we spent a day at the bowling alley with Talon. So that was about like an hour. I spent about maybe 2.5 hours with them, like answering questions. And there was like maybe like 2 minutes of me actually answering the questions that they asked. So they do a lot of shooting and trying to get different clips, and they obviously have a lot to choose from. Because I spent a lot of time with them, which is cool to see, man. Like, I really didn't know what to expect going into it. And just to kind of see, like, what the hell actually goes on behind the scenes gives me a whole new perspective on these documentaries and, just the time and effort it takes to, get the perfect, story that you want to come out of it.
I agree. And I think they did a phenomenal job. And the only way that you can go about doing that, Junior, is like, and I've always heard this from all my cinematographer friends where it's like the movies that could be made with the footage that isn't used on even just regular movies, documentaries, like you can make 2 to 3 whole ass other series from all that extra footage. I've thought about, and I don't know, maybe if you've even thought about it, just asking them for like a hard drive with just the Arkansas footage. Have you thought about that?
I was thinking about that because I'm like, dude, they probably got some great stuff at that. They definitely got some great stuff at that Tennessee game. I remember them actually recording us. It was like me, you, dad, mom, and we're on FaceTime with Kiki. And they recorded that. So I know they have that I might actually have to reach out to that guy and try to get all that film because I know there's some gold that's in there, and it'd be nice to have, some good memories.
Agreed. And by the way, like I was thinking about, I was like, what is the price point for that? Like, if you can't work out hey, shoot me over the hard drive, or like, I'll pay for the hard drive, just upload the footage. Like, what is the price point that you would deem acceptable for that? Because it's a lifetime of memories. It's Netflix. It's the cameras that they're using to film you, Junior, are no less than $50,000.
Yeah.
And it's just a crisp look. $500?
That's what I was. I think thousands a little bit OD. I think 500 is like cutting that. Like, I don't know,
almost
but
too much.
But it's almost like what is that show? Like it's like you're trying to pawn for a like a storage unit.
Like
you don't know,
Stars.
like Pawn Stars are like a storage unit. You don't really know what the hell you're about to get. So you're like betting on like, maybe I might get some gold. Maybe I might be a bunch of bullshit. We don't know. So, but I think 500 is like right at that cusp where it's like, all right, I might do it.
Yeah, I agree. I was thinking, I was like, man, I wouldn't even know where to start with that. And I wonder if I would see if there's an issue with it giving you the footage before it comes out. But now that it's out, like, give it to us.
Especially like the clips that are not even in there. Like, come on, we're just gonna let those go to die. Send them to a good place.
Yeah. No, we'll definitely. I would make just infinite amounts of content from you eating French fries. Like, what great camera work that guy had. Did you know that you looked right into the camera at the moment that you're eating the fries? That you were like, oh shit. Like, I looked directly into the lens.
I think I do remember that because I remember just like it being so awkward because I like the camera and all, but like once you're like in my face while I'm eating and like you're like zoomed in on me while I'm freaking eating my French fries and steak, like it's hard to not be like you guys are right here, like like you know what I'm saying, like. We're not fooling anybody. Like, you guys are right in front of my face as I'm eating. I'm trying to play it off cool, like they're not there, but they're right in my face.
Yeah, bro. I would imagine it's very tough. But how did you feel Arkansas was portrayed in the docuseries? I have my thoughts about it, but I want to know what you thought.
Yeah, I think the normal, they talked a lot about Sam getting fired. Just kind of with the internet and the narrative has always been we're not good enough. They talked a lot about the offensive line not being good enough, which is very valid from last year. And yeah, I think it's just kind of what you see on Twitter is what you kind of got from the docuseries. What do you think, G?
Yeah, I do think that. I think that Pittman is way too good on mic and on camera to only show those bits and pieces that they showed of him.
Man.
I'm like, it does not do him a good justice that he was. I mean, the entire thing was him fighting for his job in a way.
Yeah.
Like that, his answers, like you said, it was just all about, I did like his answer though, which is it's the truth, bro. That's my favorite part about Pittman, where he's like, hell, I'll get fired. I'll still make $10 to $8 million. These people get fired. They got 2 weeks to go find something new. And I'm like, that's real talk.
That's real as fuck.
And they help him every single day in the process of keeping, this prestigious position. And, it goes to show, I'm at least grateful that they highlighted his assistant in that. Yeah. And I don't know what his assistant's name is.
Izzy. Hey, Izzy. Yeah.
Izzy.
That's how he says it.
Izzy.
Hey, Izzy.
I did think that Netflix threw their jab. They threw their jab when they were like, Arkansas fans are this. are, they want the best for their program. And then I feel so bad for these people, right? Like they came to the catfish hole to just hear Pittman talk. And instead they're like looking grumpy. Like I feel like all the Arkansas fans were like mean mugging. And I'm like, damn, that was Netflix going, boom.
Yeah, no, literally. They'll because I've been to the catfish hole, man. Those vibes in there are tremendous. All those people, all those fans are like having such a great time. So like they must have like been on it, dude. These guys who were recording must have been on it because the vibes are really high in there. It's a great time, great food at the catfish hole. And for them to get people, yeah, you're right. Everybody was just mean mugging the camera, just like,
yeah, like if we don't win this year, I'm gonna like. It was literally like I'm gonna kill Sam Pittman. Like that's like the vibe that they were trying to
going
get
up on stage right now, and I'm gonna kick his ass. Yeah, no, they definitely did. You know, that's funny that you say that, but like I remember feeling that, but then like not really thinking about that. But now that you say that, it's like they did do that shit. But
there's only one other because Netflix. They're one trick pony. Go watch Last Chance of You, the first season that Coach JB is there. They did the same thing with the fans in Lawrence, Kansas, or Independence, Kansas.
Yeah,
we're like Independent Kansas loves their football, and it's just a whole bunch of people like, it's.
They do a great job, man. They do a fucking great job.
So. You guys obviously get shown storming the field, winning the game versus Tennessee. It's unfortunate that Vanderbilt did what they did that day because you guys would have been the longer portion of that interview. And you said that you and Pavia are cool. I'll speak for Dad here. Our dad, he immediately texted me, or I was on the phone when I called him yesterday. He's like, I don't like that Pavia kid. I wish we were playing Vanderbilt this year. I don't like that Pavia kid. I was like, damn, I thought Pavia did a good job. He's just a gamer. He seems like he's too serious all the time. Which is not the worst thing in the world. It could be bad at times, but I just felt like for a football guy and your quarterback, it works. Like, what did you think about it?
Yeah, no, they. I feel like kind of everything that you've seen from Pavia leading up to this point was shown on that Netflix. Just the confidence. Some can call it arrogance, but that's what was shown. Like he's a gamer. He wants to win, and he's proven that he can win. And so I think he fits that Vanderbilt program perfect and what they're trying to accomplish. And I don't know. I just feel like it's the perfect match. I really enjoyed him. I get why Dad said what he said. Dad's like old school. And
if give me one chance to light Pavia up. That's the way that Dad was talking. I swear. I agree. I agree with you on that. How do you feel about the coach, Clark Lee?
I think that's an awesome story. I didn't know all this leading up to that. Him actually playing there, growing up a fan, and then his best friend from 7th grade being the general manager. I thought that was really sick. I think they did a really good job of kind of portraying that picture of like these are life like Vanderbilt fans, and now he's like the head coach. So I thought that was really cool and really neat. Really cool by Netflix. Giving that insider information that, people sometimes don't know.
Agreed. My final thoughts on Clark Lee, I felt like he talked too much. I felt like you can see it on his players' faces that their knees had officially, the turf beads were like through the kneecap. That's how long they've been sitting on a knee. That's the vibe that I was getting. Like, it's like, Clark, we got to wrap it up here. High energy.
Lots of energy.
As a coach, you got to, let's crunch those, go into ChatGPT with those coach speeches, 2 to 3 sentences.
Shorten them down, please. Make them more humanized.
Make them more humanized is crazy. All right. Well, let's segue into fall camp. Fall camp is among us, but before we talk about fall camp, I think we should just do a quick little shout out to all the people that have been helping you get ready for this season. Junior, the stage is yours.
I'm not promoting it, but I like some old cold beer. I think I'm gonna have one.
Yeah, man, we're gonna have a lot of sponsors this year. So thank God to all the people that have been helping me out through this summer. They haven't really been helping you, Algie, but I think when you come down here, you're gonna get some love from them. But obviously, the OG, the day one, Buena Vida.
Hola, yo me llamo Dr. Anthony. Soy dueño de Buena Vida Chiropractic en Springdale. Estoy aquí para ayudar a la comunidad hispana en el noroeste de Arkansas. Hace 5 años abrimos la clínica. Estoy aquí para ayudar a la comunidad hispana.
Shout out to them for, keeping me going. They helped me a lot this summer. Just getting my back right, getting, the body flowing. They got a new person named Claire in there working on me. So it's been a true blessing to work with them and, just kind of build that relationship with Dr. Anthony and his crew. They've been keeping me afloat. And then we have Activate IV. If you're an athlete in the NWA area and you need, IVs, cryo, sauna, red light, you name it, this place has it. And so shout out to Activate IV. They've been doing a great job keeping me hydrated throughout the summer. And yeah, man, there's some other people that have been showing me some love. One Bone, favorite t-shirt company, just kind of, we're settling out a deal right now for me to be a partnership with them. And Pig's Life, there's a bunch of people, man. It's been a true blessing. Pig's Life got some cool shirts for you, G. That I'm gonna have to give you some cool bottles. They've been sending me a lot of stuff. They have this really cool shirt. I don't know, can you read it?
Yeah, tailgates, touchdowns, tradition.
Damn right. Hog football, baby. Hog football.
I'm not promoting it, but I like some old cold beer. I think I'm gonna have one.
Junior, fall camp has started officially, and you guys are on your first off day after going 5 days in a row. Give me your first initial thoughts of the way that the team's looking and how fall camp is going for you.
Yeah, the boys are humming, man. We're having a lot of fun out there. I think our practice habits are at an all-time high. Just the way we're able to fly around, play fast, but also keep each other up and stay healthy. The offensive defensive line getting after it day in and day out. And then our DBs and wide receivers are playing great ball right now. It's been a lot of fun, man. Second year in this offense, TG, the comfort level that he's had. I don't know if you've seen Hogs Plus been kind of posting it, but they got these new VR goggles that they wear. I think it's helped out his game tremendously. Basically, he has this camera on his helmet. I'm sure a lot of people have been seeing. And it basically records all of practice. And after practice, he puts on the VR headsets. And it basically runs him through all of his reads. It's really cool. It's almost like a video game that he's playing after practice. It goes through all of his reads, different checks that he can make at the line. And I think it's really helped him out at practice because he goes from, missing maybe one read to where he throws on those VR headsets and then he's dialed in that next day or he's making the right check. So it's been a lot of fun out there. TG has been putting us in great situations, just running the offense as, that second year vet in this offense. And I'm excited, man. I'm extremely excited. And I will say somebody that I know you're going to be excited to hear a lot from this year is Unc, Monty Harris, playing his ass off, man. Playing his ass off. I think he's really ready for the moment. I feel like last year, kind of gained some of that rest off, getting back in that football shape. But this year, he just looks like he sometimes looks like Megatron out there, just like his stature and just the way he goes up in high points balls. He's gonna be special. It's gonna be fun to watch him play this year.
I know, bro. I'm telling you, he's starting a wave. He's starting a wave. He is the first, the trailblazer for all of these athletes that are questioning. Could I? I played Major League Baseball, or they decided, I was even thinking about this. There's a couple of golfers that I was like, shit, if they never went to, Bryson DeChambeau never went to college, and he's got some eligibility left. Let's get him at tight end. Bryson DeChambeau, 6'4", 250. Come on now. Come on. Yeah, no, I'm really serious. He's starting a wave. I'm glad to hear that. Junior, the VR goggles, I I'm like really blown away by this right now, because do you know if like this is stuff that other schools are using? Like, have you seen clips and stuff? I feel like I don't know, I'm not paying attention to it, but it seems pretty forward thinking.
I think it is pretty new. I'm not sure if other schools are using it. I know the one person Taylon told me about was Jalen Daniels. And I mean, from last year being almost, was he rookie of the year? He might have been rookie of the year.
Jaden Daniels won rookie of the year.
Yeah, so he used it all last year, and he said like it helped out his game tremendously. So I think this is kind of like the future of football, where these quarterbacks are going to be wearing these VR headsets instead of sitting in meetings and just watching old film on just a projector. They're going to be in the game.
So have you played so he puts the goggles on? Does he do you throw? Do you have a controller, or have you used them?
I haven't used them, but from what I heard is you put them on, right? It goes, you get the play, you got to say the play back out. So whatever it is, you blah, 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 53, yada, yada, yada. You give out the play. From there, you go, you kind of you can hold on to a ball. I've seen Taylon hold on to a ball, and he's just kind of stepping, kind of looking around. And then from there, the shit goes, and it's all right, who's read one? And it's Taylon points out read one. Who's read two? Boom. Okay. Rewind it back. What are the different checks? If we're getting blitz, or if blitz is coming this side, what is the check that we're getting to run the ball? So it's stuff like that that's going on in this VR headset that's making this meeting room a million times more beneficial than old school watching it on the projector and just sitting back and listening to Bobby P talk.
Bro, that's so neat. I love hearing that. Okay, so you said that everybody's humming right now. Everybody's talking about that this is a really big team size wise. What are your thoughts on how the team looks optically going into it? Is this the biggest size team that you've played on, or was there? Can you bring validity to that?
I mean, I felt like we were pretty big last year. We're a big team this year for sure. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm a big believer. Size doesn't really win you games. It looks nice coming off the bus. It looks nice on the field, but if you're a 5'10" baller, you're a 5'10" baller. If you're a 6'6", slow fuck, you're a 6'6" slow fuck. There's give and takes. Yeah, size is nice, but it doesn't win football games. But I do feel like we're bigger. We're definitely faster. The speed that we have this year at the wide receiver spot, I feel like we're definitely faster. And so I feel like those are kind of key contributors to winning football.
That's huge. All right. So you guys are going to be transitioning now. Second week of fall camp starting tomorrow. What's is this the biggest install that you've ever had offensively going into the first week? I feel like a lot of you guys are familiar with the offense, or at least the line is for the most part.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Is this the biggest amount that you've had installed early on? Because usually in fall camp, it's incremental, right? It's every week we're adding new portions to it. Just where do you feel like you're at offensively in the playbook?
Yeah, no, we definitely are a lot further than we were last year. Petrino's putting a lot on us, but I think he knows Taylon can handle it, and he knows the offensive line can handle it right now. And so we're adding all the stuff that we had from last year and then some. I didn't think Petrino had more in his playbook, but he has shown that he does in these past 5 days. So it's been really good, though, because we're going out there and we're getting stuff that, we couldn't really block up last year or couldn't really do last year because we didn't have the ability. And now we're going out there and it's all right, we don't care that they're bringing this pressure. We could check into this, or Taylon can throw this route. So it's definitely helped us out a lot, and it's made our lives a crap ton easier because we just have so much to choose from.
What's been your favorite moment so far from this fall camp?
Last night was pretty fun. We had finished up our walkthrough around like 8:30, and everybody was, we were all excited. It's been 5 days of grinding it out, and we get into like the locker room and we have this big WWE brawl. Like, all jokes aside, like no hard feelings. Like, it was people just messing around, boys being boys, and it was a great time. There was bodies flying. Nobody got hurt. So before people were like, "Oh, these guys are gonna hurt themselves," we were taking care of each other. But we were having a great time, man. People were starting to pull out the foldable chairs and like clinking them on heads, but not hitting them. Just kind of putting it on air. And it was a Royal Rumble in the locker room yesterday. So that was probably my favorite part yet. One of my favorite probably college football memories up to date, because it was jokes. There was about like 40, maybe 50 players involved.
Do you want to know why they were doing the folding chair thing, Junior?
Why
do you
is
remember?
that?
Do you remember the the hashtag Alabama Slamma? And it was a dude that hit the white dude over the head with a folding chair. So like, I feel like since that was in the air yesterday, mind you, I forgot this. This was 2 years ago, but yesterday I'm on Calls from Beyond, this other live stream call-in show that I do. If you're a spooky person, you like spirituality, you've seen ghosts before, make sure you tune into that on Tuesday nights. I'll link it in the description below. We were talking about the Alabama Slamma. I'm going to pull this up for you right now. Just so you can,
I think I do remember. Remember.
Allow Alabama Slamma. Here's just a screenshot of it, where he whacks him in the head with the folding chair. So
Yes.
I think that's hilarious that you guys did that yesterday, because I believe that was the 2-year anniversary of it. So you guys are just paying homage to tradition. The meme world was probably in love with that, but that's sick. That is a good moment. What character were you?
I don't even know who I was. I came flying off the top ropes one time, threw a flying elbow down from the top of my locker. So you could call me Rey Mysterio. I'll take Rey. I'll take Rey Mysterio.
Holy shit, that's so funny. Okay, so fall camp week 2 is starting up here soon. We will be back on the next off day to talk about what this second week has brought us, see if there's any other college football news. No other Netflix documentaries coming out with you in it, so we will not be talking about that. But any final things that you want to leave the people with?
No, man, just extremely excited to be back for season 2. For all the fans that are coming back to the YouTube channel, thank you for sticking with us. I've seen a lot of love this summer. A lot of people coming up to me and being like, man, I love your podcast. And so it truly means the world to me. If you see me in public, feel free to come up to me, talk to me. I love to shake hands, hug babies, and just talk to the fans of Arkansas, man. You guys are awesome. And keep showing love to the Pin and Pull podcast. Me and George are extremely grateful for all you guys, and we're excited for another great year of hog football and Pin and Pull podcast.
I love it. Make sure you guys subscribe, click that notification bell. It means the world to us, because believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, and I produce podcasts for a living. It's kind of shocking. This YouTube channel has been alive for 3 years, and I still have not gotten monetized yet on this specific channel. It used to be my old football channel. We've transitioned it over. We were close last year. So make sure that you guys subscribe, click that notification bell, and share it with your family, your friends, the other hog fans. I don't know if there's another podcaster on your team. Is there?
No, I think I'm the only one. So you guys are getting...
Oh, Junior, you muted yourself.
Oh, yeah. You're getting direct information straight from the source, straight from the locker room. So, there's only one place to get this at, and that's the Pin and Pull podcast.
Make sure you guys follow us on all social media sites, too. I am at Mr. George Carmona. And, Junior, where can they find you?
At Carmona, JR, 2 R's at the end. And thank you for tuning into the Pin and Pull podcast.
Ready, break. Boom.
Hey, Razorback. Oh, baby. Oh.